An invitation to a Sean Diddy Combs-hosted party was formerly one of the most sought-after tickets in the entertainment world. With guest lists that included Justin Bieber, Mariah Carey, Paris Hilton, and Jennifer Lopez, it was an opportunity to mingle with some of the biggest superstars. Jay-Z and Beyoncé even debuted new songs during his gigs. When Diddy winked at you and said come into the VIP section, you knew you were going to have a really good night, said Rob Shooter, the rapper's publicist at the height of his success, in an exclusive interview with BBC News. Mr. Shooter's former star client is now languishing in a Brooklyn jail cell, just a short drive from the Hamptons, where he formerly presided over extravagant celebrity parties. Mr. Combs' fall from grace was fast, with an extensive federal criminal case implicating him in a sex trafficking and racketeering scheme. Over a dozen civil complaints have been brought against the music entrepreneur, alleging assault, rape, and sexual extortion. One lawyer claims to represent over 100 alleged victims of sexual abuse. The Harlem-born rapper has repeatedly denied any misconduct, whether in response to criminal or civil charges. A representative for Diddy rejected the charges and told BBC News for this report that Mr. Combs remains strong, healthy, and disciplined, fully committed to his defense with the unwavering support of his family, legal team, and the truth. He is scheduled to go on trial in May 2025. Sean Diddy Combs became the party king of New York with his celebrity-filled parties. Mr. Shooter, who worked for Diddy from 2002 to 2004, said Mr. Combs was at a turning point in his career when he began working for the rapper. Mr. Combs launched Bad Boy Records in 1993, representing some of hip-hop's biggest names, including Notorious B.I.G. and Usher. In 1998, he founded the Sean John clothing line, which became a cultural sensation. From there, he ventured into fragrances, alcohol, and even founded a media firm, hosting a number of reality shows where he discovered new talent and made people famous. Mr. Shooter stated that when he first entered the rapper's world, Mr. Combs sought to change his persona and boost his career, using his parties to maintain himself at the forefront of the entertainment business. He was just figuring out that how he could get the most attention was to become the party king of New York. Mr. Shooter claimed Mr. Combs was fascinated with power and had a strong desire to be famous, adding that the singer enjoyed having his photo taken and flaunting his lifestyle. It was Mr. Shooter's responsibility to keep Diddy at the top. He compared being a part of his entourage like being in a circus, with the rapper serving as the ringmaster. He claimed he had never witnessed any sexual impropriety. "I've seen the imbalance of power," he informed me. "What I haven't seen is what is now alleged, which is just horrific." Diddy aspired to be the most famous persons in the world, according to a former publicist. The reason he was such a superstar is because he is obsessed with Diddy. From the moment he wakes up to the moment he goes to bed, Mr. Shooter told BBC News. Diddy's hobby is Diddy. He further states that Mr. Combs had a profound obsession with the British royal family. Mr. Shooter said he was asked more than 10 times to call Prince Harry and Prince William with party invitations, promising to fund their airfare, hotel, and even security. According to Mr. Shooter, the rapper kept framed images of the princes in his luxury New York apartment, stating that he thought of himself as a king, so it makes perfect sense that he would like to have 2 princes in his entourage. He said that Harry and William had never accepted Mr. Combs' invitation. However, few others said no to the music mogul. "There were always guns around Diddy," Mr. Shooter recalling metal detectors at his apartment that mimicked those used at airports. "It was strange." Mr. Shooter detailed guns throughout the rapper's residence. Security guards were armed with firearms tied to their ankles in his private residence. Mr. Combs maintained a close group and was concerned about both his security and his image. "You can't be Diddy until the people around you are buttoned up." Nobody around him was sloppy.